pas de soleil, 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 pas de soleil.
Hey, welcome back everyone to a test hand video for going second for World Chalice. This is the second time I'm actually doing a test hand for going second for World Chalice, because last time when we actually did go, we got quite a pleasing hand, I must admit, and you know, it's an OTK. If your opponent had no hand traps whatsoever, it was pretty much game over, guaranteed for that one. In this particular case, we're going to see if we could actually keep that up and go for another OTK, given that we are going second. Now, when I used to play World Chalice against some of my old mates, I did realize that they pretty much, some of them would just give up the minute they had no hand traps in their opening hand, because they knew that I would pretty much be able to break their board with this, and yeah, it would just be quite funny to actually play those games, because there wouldn't really be a game. They would just scoop and pretty much would move on to the next game, because of the fact that a World Chalice deck actually goes quite extensively into their combos, and as a result, what's the point of waiting for 15 to 20 minutes just to lose the game, you know? I mean, there's no point in that. So yeah, without hand traps, it does actually become quite a devastating thing for the opponent itself, but you know, there's not really much else to say. Let's just begin here. I'm going to shuffle things up, and yeah, hopefully we could actually continue this up with a bunch of OTKs. Alright, so definitely a very interesting hand here, because as we could see, wait, we're actually going second. Okay, definitely very nice. So yeah, in this particular case, let's see what else we can actually do here. Well, I do see two different normal monsters. That's definitely fantastic. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for the Shine Ball, normal summon that out and link that away. Of course, I'm going to add my Field Center right here. But yeah, we're going to go into our Link Spider immediately. And by going into Link Spider, we could then use it to special summon out our Crowned from the hand and link that away, and essentially just allow us to go for our Imduk. Imduk will allow us the second normal summon, so we simply tribute off the Link Spider, allowing us to actually normal summon out our World Legacy World Chalice. Now we take these two and we link them away. This will pretty much allow us to go for Aurum, so bring it out right over here. I mean, you could bring it out on either end, it doesn't really matter, but right now you actually have Imduk and World Chalice's effect, Chain Link 1 and 2. So in this case you would actually go with the World Chalice first, allowing you to summon out Lee, and then you would actually go for the Chalice, allowing you to actually summon out more monsters. So you're going to go for a Guard Dragon, definitely. And for the second one, maybe you could actually go for, let's see here. In this situation, we do have quite a few options. We could go for Beckoned. That is definitely something that is quite nice. Or we could go for, well, we're not going for Chosen, that's for sure. I'm thinking, I mean, why not? Let's just go for Lee first. And then Lee will allow us to actually add our Beckoned. And the reason why I wanted to do that was because of the fact that if you have an extra World Chalice in the hand, then you could pretty much combo off later when you actually send Aurum to the graveyard, special summoning out this again, so it would be quite fun there. But yeah, bring out two Lees, no big deal. I mean, even if you bring out doubles, it's not the end of the world. So from here you could essentially just take, I'm just going to put them from the very far away point, because we know that we're going for Ib. So we're going to take these two, and this will allow us to go for our Ib. And from that, let's see, what else can we actually do in this particular scenario? We already did our normal summons, we did a few different plays here. So we have Guard Dragon to potentially extend. That is definitely quite nice. So yeah, in this case, I wish I had, let's say, Kyoto Waterfront and the Gamma Seal or Christia in the graveyard. That would definitely be quite hilarious. I've actually thought about playing Foolish Burial just because Aurum can just special summon out the Christia or the Gamma Seal whenever you want. So that would actually be pretty cool, but you know what, it's fine. We could still definitely make quite a few different plays here. So let's just consider what we can do here. We have Guard Dragon, so we're going to banish off Guard Dragon, allowing us to actually special summon back our Crowned. Just right here, and let's see, I'm just looking at the graveyard. I definitely want to know what I'm actually going to return back with the Avarice that we have over here waiting. So we're only allowed to choose 5. It's not like Exodius, though it could be a pseudo Exodius, which is you know, it's still decent. But yeah, from here we have Crowned and we have Lee. So I want to consider what else I could actually go for in this case. So let's see here, I'm thinking I want to do what I can to actually go for the Ningirsu combo, but it doesn't seem to come up quite that often. But yeah, let's just see what else we can go for here. We have Ib and we have Aurum, so maybe if we went for I don't know, I mean, would it be absolutely insane for me to actually go for a Sayuja? I mean, doesn't seem too bad, right? Like, I have 4 over here, but does it seem too crazy for me to actually go for a Sayuja? I don't know, I mean, it's interesting. I could, so why not? Let's just actually go for the Sayuja, you know? I mean, it seems ridiculous, right? But I think this will be okay for this particular matter. So I'm just going to go for the Sayuja, and this will pretty much mean I have to shuffle my deck. Did I search? I'm not too sure, but I'm just going to, yeah, I did search. And now we draw 4 cards off Sayuja. So, oh nice, we got Venus. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow, that's actually quite amazing. This is going to be quite difficult to decide. I actually think I might return the Sorrow because we are going second anyway, so may as well just put it away. There's no need for a Transmodify for the fact that we already have our Venus, so there's no point in that. So that's 2, but now we have to return the 3rd card. All of these cards here are great extenders, by the way, so it really makes me think. I mean, we have Beckend here, so I'm just going to return Beckend because with this kind of hand here, I mean, that's absolutely amazing, right? So what I want to do now is I'm going to take the Venus here and special summon it out using Sayuja's effect. Try to bring it out very far away, of course. And now let's actually take a look at what we can do here. So we have Venus, allowing us to then special summon out the 2 Shine Balls we have in the deck, of course. 1, 2. And then from there we could then look and see what we could actually bring out. So let's see here, what do we want to go for? I mean, we could go for the Virus Swordsman. That would be quite fun to actually like pull off some kind of combo there. I mean, let's just actually go for it. Let's take Shine Ball, link that away, allowing us to go for our Imduk. And then from there we're going to take our World Legacy Succession. We're going to bring back either Ib or whatever you want really from the grave, because we're just going to link them away. And this will essentially allow us to go for our Varus Swordsman. Varus Swordsman is co-linked, and keep an open spot, guys. But it shouldn't matter too much there, but we're going to bring out the 0 Day. Then we're going to take 0 Day and we're going to take the Virus Swordsman, link them away, and bring out our Virus Berserker. Berserker will then allow us to bring back these 2 again. So that's quite fantastic. And now we could go back to the whole extension plays again. So this is definitely fantastic. So let's see, what else can we actually go for in this particular scenario? Well, I'm thinking perhaps, I mean, the idea here is for us to actually just go for an OTK. So we take Varus Berserker, take Varus Swordsman, and we're just going to link them away, allowing us to go for our Trigate. And from that, we still haven't used Exodius, we still haven't used Pot of Avarice, so I'm actually going to try and go all out in this particular case. So this is going to be quite amazing actually. So right over here we have Cerberus and Phoenix, which is already very amazing by the way. So we're going to take our Phoenix, Zero Day and Shine Ball, link them away, and this will allow us to go for our Phoenix. And what else can we actually go for in this particular scenario? Well, with 5 cards over here, we could definitely still go quite extensively in this one. I'm thinking, let's go for Pot of Avarice. Activate that, we'll choose 5 different monsters. So we're going to go for all 3 of the Shine Balls because we just want to extend as much as we possibly can. At the same time, I'm going to bring back one of the Imdooks because I believe I will be going into it. And perhaps we'll go into maybe... let's see, what can we actually return back to the deck? I guess we'll bring back the Link Spider. I mean, it'll be fine either way. I mean, the whole purpose in me actually doing that is... well, you guys will just find out. So I'm just going to return these 2. And now we could actually use Venus again. Oh, actually, we have to draw 2 cards first. So I'm going to have to shuffle my deck. And then we draw 1 and 2. Alright, so we drew into the Shine Ball. That's not what I wanted. But hey, you know what? We've been doing so well anyway. So it doesn't matter. Venus's effect allows us to actually summon out the Shine Balls. And that's fantastic, the ones from the deck at least. And then we'll link one of them away, and this will allow us to go for our Link Spider. Well, either way, Link Spider, just whichever zone you're free. And then you could take the Link Spider and you could take the Shine Ball and you could link that away, and this will essentially just allow you to summon out your Cerberus right here. So now that you have these 2 particularly out on the field here, you're not done. You're actually going to take both Cerberus and Phoenix and you're going to link both of them away and immediately just go for your Avramax. Now, in the case that you actually had these 2 here, technically at that point you were co-linked, so you could use Trigate Wizard's effect to banish off something on the field. If your opponent tried to negate, you had 3 co-links anyway, so Trigate gets a free negate onto your opponents. But right now we're just using it here to bring out the Avramax. And next over here, as you can see, you have Venus and you have the Exodius as well. So in this particular scenario, I mean, do I want to go for the other one as well? I mean, the extensions are definitely quite fun, quite crazy, definitely quite amazing here. So I'm thinking, let's just go for Exodius now. So I'm just going to special summon out Exodius and return all of these back. So Exodius only returns back monsters, and we're going to choose, well, pretty much return everything. So that's great, and the 2 spells in the graveyard, and we're going to shuffle our deck again. Alright, so in this particular case here, you have the Exodius out now, and you want to take your Swing of Memories here, and you have your Shine Ball here. So as my bad here, because Venus is easily just going to summon out another one. I shouldn't have even bothered shuffling the deck, but who cares, you know? I mean, we'll take Mystical Shine Ball, we're going to take the Exodius, and we're going to link them both away. And this will essentially allow us to go for our first card here, which is the Phoenix. So again, we're back in the co-link state, very amazing of course. And now from that, we can then take our Venus once more. And let's see what else we could actually go for here. Let's just go for the second Venus, the second Shine Ball, and bring that out right here. So wait a second, we have Exodius and we have Mystical Shineball. They are different attributes and different types, so maybe instead of going for Phoenix, we could actually go for the Ib instead, right? And then with the Shineball and Ib, you could instead link those away, and this will technically allow you to go for a link 3 once more, which, although it sounds pretty crazy, you're gonna link the Shineball first and go for your Imduk, or maybe your Link Spider. We'll go for Imduk, and then we'll take the Imduk and Ib and link them away. And this will allow us to have our Ningirsu on board, which is definitely quite nice. Ningirsu doesn't really have any specific effects, so it's not really a problem there. It's just more so, I'll just show you right now. So you're going to use Venus's effect, bring out the Shineball, and then you're essentially just going to use Ningirsu's effect, and you could technically just send this to the field, to the graveyard, and then send one of your opponent's monsters to the grave as well. A lot of people don't recognize the fact that Ningirsu has a secondary effect. Most people just go into it for a draw power, but in this case you could see that I went for something else. But you don't actually have to do that. You could just take the Shineball and you could link that away, and we could pretty much just go for our Link Spider here. And this is essentially a U-Link, so let's say you did fail somehow, I don't know how you would fail to OTK your opponent, and they somehow had a next turn, you still U-Link them, so they're going to have a hard time actually getting over it. You have Swing of Memories, so you could actually just activate that, bring back the Shineball, and then link these two, and this will finally allow you to go for either a Phoenix, or you could go for a Cerberus. If you go for Cerberus, you protect everyone from card effects. If you go for Phoenix, you protect everyone from battle. So it gives you a different option here, and of course Trigate regains its negation power on the following turn. So up to you on what you actually want to, but hey, I like this field. I mean, you bring out 6 link monsters, that's, you know, that's pretty serious business there. So yeah, definitely really cool. I really liked this particular test end once more. If you can continue to consecutively do OTKs just by going second on your test hands, then when it comes to an actual real battle where you actually go up against someone, it's good to actually know that you're always going to OTK. You know, if your opponent has no hand traps whatsoever, if they have no disruptions whatsoever, you can pretty much guarantee yourself a win on your second turn, which is absolutely amazing. And you know, while this deck does have its few vulnerabilities, overall it is definitely a really fun deck to play, and it's just quite amazing, you know. I mean, yes, we have our own ways of doing things. We have our Christia, we have our Gamma Seals to do our own locks as well, but even then, this deck is just something that, you know, it kind of holds a special place in my heart. Like, it's just something that I really enjoyed playing, and I don't see myself actually putting this deck on Project E. You know, this deck will never be featured on Project E, I can promise that. But yeah, this was definitely really fun, so hopefully we're going to do one more video after this, and that should conclude the whole test hand series for World Chalice, because I believe, yeah, this was the second one, so we're going to do the third one, and hopefully we get something just like this, or something similar, and that would actually prove that World Chalice, this particular build in general, has actually worked out well for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely drop a like and also share it. It really helps. Subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the bell notification as well. Some of you guys actually aren't aware that my new videos are actually coming out, and because of that, you know, you guys don't get to watch it on the release day. But yeah, with that being said, I do hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time.